Yo, what's up? This your boy M Breezy back at it again, man, like I always do around this time. What's up, Cowboy Nation? What's up, YouTube? Hey, man, before we get started with the video today, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. After watching the video, man, share, and let's continue to help the channel grow. Now let's get right into it. Just because these Dak Prescott fanboys won't talk about Dak Prescott, that's their problem. But here on the M Breezy Show, we're going to talk about each and everything that is Cowboys. And as long as the news hit the cycle in the media, we're going to talk about it. And I came across some content, man, from the first one is from Colin Cowherd. You guys are going to want to hear what he had to say. Then the next clip is going to be from 105.3 The Fan. It's something that no one knew. Because I didn't know about this until today. They said that Dak Prescott was crying after the game Monday night when he was up there in that booth. So they said he was crying. I guess somebody gave him an interview after that game. And they said he was crying tears, man. And I don't know why the hell he crying tears. Because he sucked it up anyway. He stank up the junk while he was out there on the field. So y'all gonna want to hear what this guy had to say, man. And it's gonna be very interesting. So we're gonna get right into it, man. We're gonna play this first clip by Colin Cowherd, which I came across, man, which was aired the other day. And hey, man, this guy is speaking the facts, man. This guy's speaking the truth. Like I say, man, like I always tell you, Dak Prescott fanboy, if you don't want to hear this, man, please turn your ear the other way or put something in your ear so you cannot hear this. So let's get right into it, man. Let's see what Colin Cowherd had to say.
Need to talk about the game. The Cowboy roster and the franchise right now is essentially bankrupt. So Jerry Jones in his life, he was a wildcatter. I'll get to that in a minute. But when he's taken big swings, football and non-football, it's paid off. Remember, he bought an NFL team. I mean, wedged in to buy it. Jimmy Johnson always told me the first year and a half, he was paying bills. He took a big swing to buy that team, and he barely qualified. He fires Tom Landry. He hires Jimmy Johnson. He brings in Deion Sanders. Big swings. And Jerry's always been rewarded with those. It's when Jerry plays it safe, it doesn't work out. Re-signing Dak. Because, as Dak's here, we'll be competent. We'll be good in the regular season. Or replacing Jason Garrett with Mike McCarthy.
Hey, man, like I always told y'all, man, Dak Prescott is a regular season quarterback. I always said this, man. It might be funny, man. It might be strange that everybody in the sports media, man, these analysts, man, that got that big clout, got their own sports shows on national airways, man. And these guys are regurgitating the same thing that I be saying about Dak Prescott, man. But for some reason, man, the Cowboy fan base, some of these guys want to call me a hater. Man, everybody don't hate on Dak Prescott, man. Y'all, it's staring you right in y'all face. It's staring you right in your face about this guy, man. We've been having the benefit over the past 3 years of having an easy schedule, and that's why we've been winning these 12-5. We've been having these 12-5 seasons, and now it's showing because when you keep making the playoffs and keep winning 12 games, your schedule is going to get harder. And this year, exposed the Dallas Cowboys and it exposed Crew B1, Dak Prescott. Exposed him.
Somebody who needed a job and Jerry could control. Or letting go of Amari Cooper to give us more cap flexibility. Or let's pass on Derrick Henry because, at $8 million, it's a little too much. Every time Jerry plays it safe and comfortable, that's all you get. He's preached that. Re-signing Dak. You really think Dak, forget the NFC, you think Dak's going to beat Josh Allen, Burrow, Herbert now with Harbaugh, Mahomes in a Super Bowl and hoist a trophy? Bruh, come on. Can we have a grown-up talk? Jerry also has to consider that Jaden Daniels is now in his division. Twice a year, 20 times minimum over the next decade.
And, man, the guy's speaking facts, man. Dak Prescott cannot beat any one of these guys. Mahomes, Josh Allen, and, man, Joe Burrow, all these guys, man. Dak Prescott cannot beat these boys, man. Dak Prescott knows it, man. Dak Prescott is not no fool. But he played Jerry. He played him. He got this contract, man. And for the life of me, I don't know why a $60 million quarterback, the highest paid quarterback in NFL history, have none of his fanboys has put a video out about Dak Prescott. None this year. After they campaign for this man to get that money. I haven't seen a video of nobody breaking down the film of Dak Prescott yet, talking about how Dak Prescott deserved his money. None of that. I haven't seen no one talk about Dak Prescott in a positive way, man, on their platform. Maybe I could be wrong, but it never seems to amaze me, man, about some things that people do, man. But hey, that's why you got me. That's why you got Breezy.
And Jalen Hurts, with that roster in Philadelphia, significantly better. The Lions are just moving into a 3 to 4 year dominant window. And oh yeah, the Packers and Jordan Love are stacked with young talent not being paid for several years. Again, that's just the NFC. Forget that in my lifetime, I've never seen a conference like the AFC where the 5 best quarterbacks are all in their prime. Burrow, Mahomes, Allen, Lamar Jackson. So if Dallas, after they lose their next game, they're a 3-8 team, after they lose their next game at Washington, the Giants and Vegas, if the Cowboys beat the Giants, this may not matter. But if the Giants win, the Cowboys, in my opinion, it'll be the Giants, the Cowboys, and the Raiders all vying for that number 1 pick. And I'm here to tell you, if I was the Dallas Cowboys, I don't care about Dak's new contract. I would go get Deion Sanders, and I would pick Shedeur Sanders. If I had to give up Micah Parsons and 3 firsts, I would do it.
Hey, hold on now. Hey, no, ain't no way. Ain't no way you finna give up Micah Parsons for 3 first-round draft pick. You talking crazy. That's crazy. But hey man, ain't no way in the hell Jerry Jones gonna give up 3 first-round pick and Micah Parsons for the number 1 pick in the draft. Ain't no way in the hell. Now, Colin Cowherd, now this right here where we part ways. Hey, that's not gonna happen. but who knows? But I don't believe that is never gonna happen.
You do not get out of bankruptcy putting $13 a month into your 401k. You get out of it with big swings. That's how you get out of it. You start looking at the draft order. You look at Dallas's schedule. The only team they play the rest of the year that's got nothing to play for is the Giants. If the Giants can beat them, and Dallas is awful at home, not much better on the road, they got a shot to get the number 1 pick. They got a real shot. Yes, Dak will be upset if you draft Shedeur Sanders. So what?
Yeah, so what? Why in the hell and he ain't doing nothing for the Cowboys no way, but taking all the money up. That's all he's doing. Taking all that money up. And then went out and had surgery at a crucial part of the season. Without had surgery at a crucial part of the season, the guy was scared. The guy know that the auto loss was coming down the pipe, and he know that most of the blame is going to be on him because he's supposed to be the so-called leader of the team because he's the highest paid player in NFL history. Man, the guy couldn't handle that smoke. Dak Prescott cannot handle that pressure. He cannot handle that pressure, and he didn't want that smoke coming down the pipe. That's why he checked that.
Denver Broncos, Russell Wilson was upset. They moved off him. They're in cap hell. So what? The Denver Broncos are viable. Why? They went and got a great coach, and they went and got a great rookie quarterback. And all of a sudden, Denver's in the playoffs in the better conference. They may not stay there, but they went from cap hell, thin roster, missing draft picks, embarrassing franchise to, is Sean Payton coach of the year? And Bo Nix, is he the best rookie quarterback? They took big swings. Sean Payton was a big, expensive swing, $15 million, $18 million a year. Bo Nix, a quarterback, play him day 1, big swing. Move off Russell Wilson and pay the contract. Pittsburgh gets him for a nickel. Pittsburgh wins, but so does Denver.
Now, I usually don't agree with Colin Cowherd, but hey, man, I agree with this man wholeheartedly, 100% right here, man. Because I also had some issues with Sean Payton. Because when the guy came in, man, the way he did Russ, he got mad at Russ because Russ wouldn't redo his contract. So he got mad, and they let Russ go. Owed Russ $86 million. I say that was a crazy move. I didn't like Sean Payton because he's an arrogant prick too. He's very arrogant. But one thing about Sean Payton, he's gonna go wherever he goes. He's gonna have full control of the team, and he's gonna be able to do whatever he wants to do. And that's what the Cowboys need: a coach that can come in here and run this organization. But we all know that Jerry Jones ain't have none of that, and that's where the Deion Sanders died down. All the Deion Sanders talk coming in here. But who knows? Because you can't talk about what you're going to do right now at this point of the season. We got 7 games left. So, hey, I won't put nothing past Jerry Jones because we all know Mike McCarthy's going to be out of here. So, hey, I'm not going to say that Deion Sanders is not going to come here. And Deion Sanders already said, quote unquote, that he's going to pull an Archie Manning. He's going to tell these franchises, these organizations where his son is not going to go. That's what the man said. Archie did it. Why can't Deion do it? So, if the Cowboys have a pick somewhere in the top 5, you can best believe if prime time Deion Sanders got something to do with it, Shadeur gonna be playing for the Dallas Cowboys. You can say what you want to say, and if the opportunity is right there for Deion, now I'm not saying he's gonna take it, but man, it's gonna be very tempting. And we all know Deion Sanders thought it should do it. He built a private school. He built a private school out here in Dallas for Shadeur and them and Shiloh and them. And when they left, went to college, they went to Jackson State and brought Shadeur and Shiloh transferred from South Carolina. They played with Jackson State along with Travis Hunter. And when they left there and went to Colorado, everything followed Deion Sanders. Hey, so this could be a father's dream. Could be a father's dream. I don't know. I'm just saying, man, look like to me, it could be headed that way. But who knows? Because Deion already said that he's comfortable where he at right now in Colorado. The man got it going on up there in Colorado. So, hey, Deion Sanders might stay. But, hey, man, I wouldn't put that past nobody. I'm not counting nobody out. But let's get to the second clip, man. This second clip was from 105.3 The Fan today. They say that Dak Prescott was crying after the game Monday night against the Texans that we lost. Now, why in the hell was this guy crying? First of all, why in the hell were you at the game? Why you ain't home resting? Oh, I forgot. He don't have nowhere to stay at. He already knocked the $3 million home now. But anyway, man, let's get into this, man. What do you got to say, man? Sean Sharif, AJ Chopper, and Dak Prescott fanboy himself, Bobby Belt. So let's see what he got had to say, man, and try to explain and tell us why Dak Prescott was crying after the game.
Was Dak Prescott recently in tears? He did an interview with the Dallas Morning News, said he already wasn't playing well enough before he got hurt. And as he watched the Cowboys lose to the Texans, it hurt to see what a disappointing season this is becoming. Quote, the other day after the game, I guess it all just hit me. Boom. Right there, a couple of tears came down. This is going to hurt. It's going to suck at times. You just have to understand this is one of the moments that it does. I don't want anything right now other than to let it suck. It's understanding and being able to voice that. Yeah, I'm blessed to be where I'm at. Off the field, been some of the most joyous times I ever could have imagined, dreamed of. Having a child, getting engaged, starting a family. But then on the football field, it's probably been as tough of a season as I've ever had. I would probably say the toughest. So this is Dak being brought to tears, apparently after the Texans game the other day. What about your own individual play? Not playing up to my standard, turning the ball over more than I have, just uncharacteristic. But at the same time, mentally feeling as well as I ever have about the game, as smart as I ever have, as sharp as ever. Leaving some of those games mentally, it was like, man, I saw it the best and clearest I've ever seen it, but maybe I didn't execute that way or the team didn't execute that way. So Dak feels like it's clicking mentally better than ever, still didn't translate or get in the results on the field. I know which direction I'm headed in. I know I'll be faster, stronger, and better than I ever have. By the way, I will attack this.
Yeah, look, it's a little troubling that he's seen the game as good as he ever has, and yet he's having as poor of a season as he is.
Yeah.
Man, see what I be saying about this guy, man. This guy is Dak Prescott is arrogant as hell. How you gonna sit down there? First of all, you gonna have tears in your eyes crying. And then you're going to say something dumb as that. You've seen the game better than you ever seen the game before. But the season that you had, 11 touchdowns and 8 picks through 8 games. So that right there tell you alone that Dak Prescott don't know how to read defense. Dak Prescott can tell you anything, these Dak Prescott fanboys anything, and they'll believe it. How you going to say you seen the game better than you ever seen the game before? but you come out there and have the worst 8 game of your career, per se. This is what drives me crazy about this guy, man. You done took that $60 million per year, and you gonna come out here and say something like this? Man, this guy is pathetic. Dak Prescott is horrible, man. We need to find some kind of way to get this guy up out of here, man, because we're not going nowhere no time soon with this guy up under the center, man. And you can say what you want to say. You can call me a hater, man. I don't care, because guess what? I'm numb to that now. I don't even hear that no more. When are these Dak Prescott fanboys gonna talk about Dak Prescott? They talk about everybody but this guy. Everybody. They talk about everybody on the Dallas Cowboy team except this guy. But y'all, hey, Breezy got you though. Don't worry about that.
Or as he did.
That is a humongous mind F, in my opinion.
Yeah, and you're talking about, in addition to that, you are starting to get the feeling of like he's breaking down. Like you start to wonder if he's going to be able to sustain this.
So I'm hoping y'all didn't do this topic while I was out, but it was a great question and topic, and we're gonna hopefully have a 2.0 fight with Kevin Hagelin at 9:40 in Crosstalk.
We did not do this segment.
Take it away. It's
So
your topic.
A couple years ago, maybe a year ago?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. They all run together now. Hagee and I got into quite the altercation during Crosstalk. He was wearing his Duke hoodie. Mm-hmm. It was his contention that Dak was injury prone. And I was like, all right. And I said he wasn't because the injuries that he sustained, the main injuries, where he didn't have a thumb injury, which is on somebody's helmet. Obviously, the ankle, which was broke. Anybody would, in the same situation, would have had the same injury.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So now soft tissue injuries like Miles Austin's groin.
Yeah.
That to me is injury prone. But when you have, when you break bones, I don't consider Aiden Hutchinson injury prone because his legs snapped.
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's an injury prone situation. So I took those away. But, the calf, maybe the shoulder towards the end of camp, when he has like
shoulder twice.
Yeah.
Because he had the AC joint sprain at the end of the 19 season.
Right. Add the hamstring coming here off the bone.
Calf.
And the calf, right? Now, those could be considered to me injury prone. The knee, the ankle snap and the thumb, I don't consider that injury prone.
I'm officially worried about it. I would try to figure out possible ways to bail out of this.
Man, like I said, man, I believe Dak Prescott was hurt before he signed that contract. Dak Prescott was hurt. Because like they say, the calf and that ankle, all that stuff connected together. Achilles, the calf, and that groin, man, all those things are connected together, man. And that picture of that Dak Prescott wearing that boot on that deep sea fishing thing, we seen that picture, man, that photo with him wearing that boot, man, Dak Prescott was hurt. Dak Prescott was hurt. I don't care what nobody say. Because, man, the way this guy would not run, and when he did run, man, the guy, like he was slower than a turtle. Something is up with that, man. I cannot believe that Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones didn't see that photo and not question Dak Prescott health, man. But now, boy, they're paying for it. Boy, they're stuck in salary cap hell.
I'm sorry, Bobby. I'm not trying to fight with you. Watching him run is painful.
Laboring.
It is stuck in quicksand. And now, look, I'm never going to question Dak Prescott's toughness, mentally or physically, ever. But watching him run, the aches, pains, and now you add the age into it, I'm officially worried about him playing full season.
Looks like you can do it.
He's
Bobby,
31.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Looks like they could do it after next year.
They could start working towards that direction. They could swallow the cap hit easier, but it's still, there's like trigger points along the way where stuff becomes more guaranteed. And so right now it looks like that, but by the time they reach that point, it may be difficult again.
If you could have the time machine and go back to the extension, what would you do? And he got hurt this year. That is all factored in.
Oh, I would have not
signed it.
Not done it the way they did.
Yeah. Here's my counter to that. These are all These are just theories. I have two theories. No one will ever convince me that if Jerry was 50, he would have signed Dak to the extension.
Oh, I agree.
I think because of Jerry's age, he's terrified of ending up with the Quincy Carter 2.0 run.
I think if he was 70, he might not have done it.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, man. Why did Jerry Jones sign this guy to this extension, man, without letting the guy play the season out, man? And boy, it's biting him in the ass right now. It's biting him in the ass. And Stephen Jones, if Stephen Jones was the one behind this that convinced his father to sign Dak Prescott to this contract, boy, he kicking his own self in the ass. That's why I say, if Jerry Jones stepped down as being the GM for this football team and put Stephen Jones in charge of this, we might be worse than that. We might be worse than that, because if Stephen Jones was behind this move, that right there let you know right now that he don't know what the hell he doing. He don't know what the hell he doing. Because, like I said, these guys might be scared. They're afraid to start over and find change. But guess what? You going to stay with Dak Prescott, you're going to be stuck in the same situation. And like Sean Reeve just said, Dak Prescott might never again play another full season, man, with his soft tissue injuries, with that hamstring tear he had. It just is what it is, man. And I don't know why nobody, the Dak Prescott fanboy, would not talk about Dak Prescott after they begged this Jerry Jones to pay this man this $60 million, make Dak Prescott the highest paid player in NFL. And I haven't seen one video yet this season from the Dak Prescott fanboy trying to justify the reason why Dak Prescott should have got paid that money. Mind-boggling. But y'all call me the hater. Hey man, it is what it is with Breezy though. I'm right here, and I'm not going nowhere. Hey man, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, man. Leave a comment down below and tell me what y'all think about what Colin Cowherd said about who cares if the Cowboys let Dak Prescott go somewhere else. Who cares? And what y'all think about Dak Prescott crying after the game and make that stupid comment that he made? Hey man, I just report what I hear and what I see. Until the next time, it's your boy Breezy, and I'm out.
I'm really big into manifesting. Are you?
Yes.
Let's speak it into existence.
Let's do it.
The 2024 Dallas Cowboys
2024 Dallas Cowboys will win the Super Bowl
on Fox.
on Fox in New Orleans.